is from DEA Phoenix, posted about 5 hours ago. Hashtag DEA Special Agent in Charge Sherry Oz of the Phoenix Division met with 12 News regarding the ruthless and violent Sinaloa cartel and how they use carfentanil in their drug trade. Hashtag Sinaloa Crackdown 2025. So we're going to check out this video. I think this sounds good. We'll just find out. Let's go.
6, a resurgence of carfentanil, a drug 100 times more powerful and potent than fentanyl.
12 News journalist
it's bad.
Cole sitting
It
down
really
with
bad.
the DEA, sharing their warning with us tonight.
Hey guys, for starters, carfentanil not approved for human use. In fact, if and when it
Schedule
is used,
1.
it's to tranquilize large animals, which is
so it
why
is
the
Schedule
DEA
2
is
maybe.
working so hard to keep it off our streets.
Yeah,
It's
probably
poison,
Schedule
is what
1.
it is.
Hundreds of pounds of pure poison.
Look at all that.
Never intended for humans, and
That
here
is a
we
lot
are
of drugs.
dealing with the latest epidemic.
Yeah, shit's probably used for
where we
horses
have
and elephants.
carfentanil in these pills.
Special Agent Sherry Oz sharing the latest sweep of drugs off our streets.
We put forensics on the front line. We brought the chemists right here to us. We're going to bring you drugs in real time, and you tell us what's in it.
You see that it's developing, and you kind of see the single line there, which gives us a presumptively positive result for carfentanil.
Drug cartels, specifically the Sinaloa cartel, mass producing it.
The Sinaloa cartel is only looking at expanding its customer base. They are driving addiction,
then selling it cheap.
I'm a mom, and so I think about this problem set all the time. That you would lose the thing that you've cherished most in the world.
Check out the closed
to
captions.
something that costs less than a postage stamp. These pills are cheap and they are dangerous.
Increasing the dangerous opioid crisis already here in Arizona.
They care only about making money, and they are driving
That's
addiction
it,
in
baby.
the United States.
And while their
why we gotta
military
declare
design
war
mobile
against them.
labs can help detect
Like
such
actual
drugs.
war. We got
What
to
we do as chemists
purge every
is
last
that
one of
we
them.
go through this and make sure that we compare this to a positive control and to ensure that this is actually what it is.
The
There's a lot of money in
magnified
the drug trade, though.
potency at 100
Not
times
just in the
is
drugs,
doing
but in
one
the
thing
combating of
100
drugs.
times more quickly.
Is 100 times more addictive. If they can get that out to people, and people will take that pill, the chances of becoming addicted, if not dying, are much greater.
The warning, watch out for this latest trend.
If we know, then we can let the rest of the country know what's coming, because it's coming to Arizona first. It's here first, and we have about 2 weeks lead time to tell the rest of the country.
Rachel Cole, 12 News.
Rachel,
that
thanks.
It reminds me of the movie Traffic, where what's his name? The guy who plays the father of the daughter who gets addicted in it. Michael Douglas, right? Is that Michael Douglas? When he was he had that government position at some point near the end of the movie. He said that they're fighting a war on drugs, in which case you have to wage war on your family. And I don't understand how you can possibly win a war that you have to wage against your own family. I mean, pretty powerful. It wasn't verbatim how he said that quote, but it was obviously better said in the movie. But yeah, man, this is crazy. From DEA Los Angeles, the Sinaloa cartel's reach is vast and unremitting. Tens of thousands of cartel members and associates are operating in at least 40 different countries. DEA is cutting off a cartel pipeline, intercepting drug couriers who peddle its poison. 26 cocaine kilos were seized by DEA HQ. Hashtag Sinaloa Crackdown 2025. And the leader of the Sinaloa cartel, he just pled guilty to RICO charges, and what was the other one? Racketeering or something like that. And Pam Bondi, she said he will spend the rest of his life in prison no matter what. So, and like I said the other day when that was announced, they're just going to find somebody else to replace him. They're always going to. It's just like the mob. That's why they call them a mob, because there's always going to be somebody to replace them. Yeah, it's a war that we've been fighting for how many decades now? Way too many. And I don't know, man. I mean, we wiped out ISIS pretty damn fast. It stands to reason that we could probably wipe out all the cartels just as fast. However, there's a lot of money on both sides, and it almost seems intentional that they just allow this bullshit to continue. And this comes from DEA New England just 3 hours ago. The one before this one right here, this was just 2 hours ago. This is 3 hours ago. DEA New England. Purple fentanyl hidden inside a child's car seat has been seized in Massachusetts. One person has been arrested. Our concentrated efforts continue as we target drugs being brought into our communities from the cartels. Again, Sinaloa. And this is from DEA Louisville 7 hours ago. DEA is working tirelessly to make our communities safer. 5 people were arrested in Western Kentucky after DEA agents working with our law enforcement partners seized approximately 4 pounds of meth, 2 handguns, and about 10 grand in cash. Again, Sinaloa. if you want to check this out, I know I'm moving a little fast. I got a lot to get to, but I'll share these pictures just real quick. And matter of fact, I'll go ahead and repost these too. If you want to check out my X profile, it's at Spaethon with an N at the very end, SPAETHON. And I'll go ahead and repost that. And let me repost this as well. All right, so this one's from DEA Miami, also 7 hours ago. DEA Miami's priority is to make communities safer by going after drug cartels flooding our streets with poison. DEA Miami targets Sinaloa cartel activities by arresting their associates and seizing their drugs, profits, and assets. There you go. Big old shipment of drugs that they seized. Got it off the streets. Lots of heads are going to roll after all these busts today. DEA San Francisco, 2 hours ago. Agents work daily to investigate and hold accountable individuals and organizations who distribute drugs and illegal guns in our communities. DEA and law enforcement partners seized fentanyl, methamphetamine, cocaine, marijuana, and firearms. Again, Sinaloa cartel. That's a lot of drugs, man. Lots and lots of drugs. And again, 5 hours ago from the CBP, another day, another takedown. And they reposted from yesterday, DFO Detroit, Marty C. Raybon. Contraband at CBP. Officers seized a firearm, cocaine, ecstasy, and marijuana from a Canada-bound traveler at the Detroit-Windsor Tunnel on August the 18th. So this was, a little over a week ago when they seized these drugs. The man was arrested and turned over to Detroit police. So they got the firearm there. They got hollow points and some drugs. Some more drugs, lots and lots of drugs. So they're busting all kinds of people all over the country. So that was particularly heavy today, man. They were sharing a lot of shit today with regard to drugs today. So I was going to share just one, and then I came across another one and another one and another one. I was like, well, fuck, man, I guess I might as well just share all of these because they were all from different places all around the country. So they're doing a good job, man. They're busting lots. Just the other day, the U.S. Coast Guard, the cutter, I can't remember what the name of the vessel was, but they offloaded well over a dozen tons of cocaine. It was something like 32 or 33 tons of cocaine that they seized just over a weekend. Absolutely crazy, man.